Hello, and welcome again to Jane's Gems. My name's Jane, and I have spaces in Snodland Antique Store and Caboodle's Emporium in Rochester. I have purchased another bag of mixed costume jewellery from their local auction house. This bag cost me £12.50, that's a £10 bid, and £2.50 auctioneer's commission. I did have a quick look while I was at the auction house, and there are a few bits that sort of piqued my interest. So let's get in and see what I've bought. Always looking for bits to resell exactly as they are, or to repair, restore, or upcycle. First up, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one free. Maybe not yet. There's a whistle there. Oh, well, let's get this out. It's easy to do. This is a brass thimble. No maker's marks. A little bit worn as well. But hey, we've got a bracelet. Lots of wear. The coating's really gone off of that. So what we'll do, nice little butterfly enamelled charm. Yeah, nice little bit of glass there. A little flower. We'll take the charms off. I think that's, apart from that, it's actually had it. So take the charms off of that and upcycle them. And we have a big tangle. We have a grey beaded necklace. I'm not sure if they're glass or ceramic. I think they're ceramic beads on a long cord. I think we'll have the beads off of that and upcycle those. Something a bit more fashionable. Maybe even a bracelet. What do you think? Yep, that's on the upcycling pile. Goodness, that would have been a chonker of a statement necklace. It's got some glass drops. That one's been broken in half and glued back together. This one also has got a big chip out of it, so they're no use at all. The big beads have got rhinestones glued around them. Yeah, this is one I think we'll have the beads off of that and put them in the upcycling pile as well. And this is a hematite by the feel of it. Vintage, got a nice barrel clasp on it. Hematite necklace. And it's got a little charm on it that's very worn. I think that could just do with the charm in the middle being replaced. I think that would really, you know, put something a bit larger in there. Yeah, there's room to put something a bit larger. That could be quite easily upgraded. You see that charm's worn. Yeah, that's another one. We'll put a different charm in there and that'll look lovely again. This is one of these, what they called Shambhala bracelets. Adjustable. Yep, some of the rhinestones have dropped out of these, which always seems to happen. It's got, I think these are hematite beads on, so that will be cut up and the beads that are good will be reused. Another one for the cutting up, an Ayers Rock badge. Not one for me. Let's see what else we can get out of here. Are you coming out? This is a... Well, those are clay beads, I think. Quite nice clay beads. And these are nice barrel beads as well. Yeah. gone a bit, you see the string, it's gone a bit loose. So this either needs to be restrung or, yeah, so that it actually sits back together, or cut up and reused. We'll have a little bit of think about that one. I quite like these. I think they'd make lovely earrings. We should cut that up and consider remaking it as it is, or using it in a different way. What's coming out of here next? This is another vintage hematite necklace with pink cat's eye beads and a barrel clasp. That's quite nice. I think that's one we could try and sell as is, as a nice vintage necklace, and if it doesn't sell, we'll cut it up and remake it. Quite a nice one there. First one we can sell as is. This is quite nice pink hearts. They're only acrylic, but they're quite nice. Faux pearl with some little pink hearts. It's quite pretty. Quite pretty. There's some wear to some of the pearls. I think that's another one to cut up. I think those hearts would be quite useful. Another one to cut up. Are you coming out? This is a no maker's marks on it. Green beaded necklace. This has got some lovely, you can see those flower beads. Some nice glass drop beads. Got some lovely beads on it. Some coins. A nice big chunky glass focal. A little bit of wear to it. Yeah, that's another one. I think there's lots of components on there that we can cut up and reuse. So that's another one for the upcycling box. Wow, that's a chonker of a pendant, isn't it? It's a real statement piece. Unfortunately, again, no maker's mark on that, but I do like that. Abstract, big heavy chain. That's a really different piece. I think we might try and Google lens that. I wonder if that's an artisan piece. No maker's marks on it. That's one to sell as it is. An interesting one. Oh, that's a bit of a tangle. These are faux pearls, and they've all lost their coating. Nothing really you can do with those. You can't reuse them. Lots of wear to them. It's a shame when it can go on the junk pile. What can we get out of here next? These are really tangled up. I got a little gold tone charm bracelet. Yeah, the gold plating has worn off of quite a few of these. I think this would be a matter of just taking off the charms that are in good condition and reusing them, which is absolutely fine. Quite a few little charms on there that can be reused, but the bracelets had it. So another one for the upcycling pile. Oh, pretty. It's got no stretch in it at all. Pretty stretch bracelet with some very nice components. Actually, it looks like all the rhinestoney bits are there. That's really very pretty. I think I'll restring that, put new elastics in it, And that will make a lovely bracelet. Don't know if I can even get it on. It needs doing so badly. But that is very pretty. Very pretty indeed. So we'll get that restrung and that can be sold almost as it is. Lots of chain. Not sure what I can get out of this. Let's take what we can get. This is another gold tone bracelet. Got the Eiffel Tower on it, a coat hanger. Looks like a cup and saucer. A little handbag. Oh, I think it's hinged as well. Oh, don't know if I can get it open. It does look like it'll open. There's a little hinge to it. Well, that's really sweet. I'll get that one open later. Little flower charm. Birdcage charm. Love. Oh, it's very sweet. Lots of sort of love tokens on there. I swear that'll open. Oh, it does, look. Oh, it's got a little note in it. Oh, shall we open it? Oh, it says, I love you. No, it doesn't. Yes, I love you. Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? I'm going to put that back in there. That is gorgeous. We'll definitely have the charms off of there and give that a bit of an upcycle. That's so sweet. Oh, got a tag on it. And it says, the tag says, oh, it's from Claire's Accessories. Well, it's quite nice for Claire's Accessories. We'll cut that one up. Another one of these Shambhala bracelets. Very similar to the last one we had. That one actually looks like it's got all its rhinestones. I'll double check that. And if it has, that can be sold as is. Yep, that looks okay. Another thimble. Put that on the thimble pile. This is a little star and crescent moon bracelet. That seems to work okay. Got all its rhinestones. So that one is another one that could be sold as is. A vintage gold tone, I think this is brass, necklace, no maker's marks. Can't get the clasps to open. Oh, there it goes. There it goes, clasp open. I'll give that a clean. And depending on how it cleans up, we'll see if we can sell that as it is. But that's a nice vintage necklace. Get the rest of this bag out. All right. Bracelet. It's got a good stretch in it with love hearts on. That's absolutely fine. That can be sold as is. And this is a, oh, that's had it. Gone. So we'll have the beads off of that. It's got a little charm on it. It's got some wooden beads on it. So we'll just take that one apart. And we've got a ring. On the ring. What's on the ring? The ring is a Scorpio ring, adjustable, quite small, but obviously that can be adjusted out. So a little zodiac ring that can be sold as is. Gosh, this bracelet looks tiny. Is it just me? It looks absolutely tiny. Got a butterfly charm on there, a little heart. Little circle, little rhinestone. Yeah. No maker's mark. It looks absolutely tiny. I know it's got an extension chain on it. It's a bit ratty. I think we'll probably have the charms off of that. And a badge that says Queens on it. Yeah. Now this is something I saw when I was looking through this. That feels like a stone. And it says on the back, this is a locket, it says Vanda. V-A-N-D-A, I think. I think it says Vanda. Let's have a little look with a loop. Yeah, I think so. It might be Wanda or Vanda. Quite an interesting looking locket. I'll look up Vanda and I'll do a Google Lens on that. Right. I've got a little baggie here with some earrings in. These little hoop earrings say love. No maker's mark. Not silver. Quite sweet though. I'll give them a clean up and they could be sold as is. They're in good condition. We've got a pair of very 80s looking large pearl earrings. Very 80s looking. No maker's marks on those that I can see. That's got all its rhinestones. And that's got all its rhinestones. So, yep, we give them a good old clean and they can be sold as is. Purple plastic earrings. Those can be sold as is. There's a little cabochon. I'll put that in the upcycling pole. And some little studs. Little silver ball studs. There's no marks on there. No marks on there. I don't think they're silver. Don't think they're silver. Quite sweet little studs. Right. And then I've got to deal with this massive tangle. I think I will turn you off for a minute and deal with this. And then I'll bring you back to show you what I found. And I'm back having untangled all of these. So, little updates. This locket by Vanda, I've looked it up on eBay. And they seem to sell from anything between sort of £6 and £20. It's a solid perfume locket and it's got some old perfume inside it. Not sure whether I should clean that out. It doesn't smell at all. It's just sticky. So I probably will clean it out and give it a nice chain. And that can be sold. Rather like that myself. Then out of the tangle, we've got a whistle that says thank you on it. A necklace with a heart and some plastic beading on it. All of these little chains are part of the reason it all got so tangled up. We've got an empty chain, always useful. A necklace with some glass beads on it, but some of the beads I notice have lost their coating. They've got little spots on them where the coating's gone. So this will be cut up and the good beads saved because they're rather nice. A necklace, the chain's a little tired. Again, with lots of chainy bits on it. This is why the whole thing was so tangled. We'll have those beads off of there. And another necklace with, somebody liked tassels, chain tassels. Another necklace with a bit of a tied bow, but these are quite nice beads, quite heavy. So those are the bits that we got. I'm going to do a little bit of upcycling now, and I'll come back and show you what I've been up to. Right, little bit of upcycling going on. So if you remember, this was a pendant necklace on a long tarnished chain, and I've just turned that into a little bag charm, as was this one. It was on a long chain, but I've made that into a little bag charm as well. I think that's quite sweet. It's got some floral beads on there, so quite a nice little bag charm. This bracelet has now been got new elastics, so it's all together and looking fantastic. Pleased with how that's turned out. If you remember this necklace with the broken dangles and the weird rhinestone balls, took the beads off of that, and I've made a bracelet alternating it with the beads from the Shambhala necklace. There were some hematite beads, so I've reused those, and I've reused the little seed beads, which are very I call petrol-y, sort of purpley colour, multicolour, which gives it a little bit of sparkle. But yes, so that's now a little bracelet. I don't even remember the necklace, which had these beads on, and it had these beads, these plastic, very cheap plastic beads in between. So this was a necklace, and I've taken off the ceramic beads and the metal beads, and that's also a little stretch bracelet. So got a couple of little stretch bracelets going. The hematite necklace, which had that little discoloured pendant on, now has a crucifix on, and I think that looks so much better. Nice little crucifix on there, nice sparkly one. And then I've just taken off the green beads off of the copper tone bracelet that had a lot of verdigris when I actually got the beads off, so we'll give those beads a clean up and they'll get reused. I've got a bag full of chain, which will go in my chain box to be reused, and I've got some leftover beads from these projects, which will go into my stash and become another piece of jewellery in the not too distant future. I also, because I loved it, have kept the little envelope with the I love you note inside, and that'll go on a charm on a bracelet at some point in the future. And we have a little pink love heart charm as well to be reused. So the quick little bit of upcycling, a few extra bits to be sold now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a little comment. Tell me what you like. What were you done with some of these pieces? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.